Adjective. Something you don't want to be. Example. He ran from the fight. He's a bake. Similar words. Weird. Unreliable. Being fake. Scary. Fronting. Lying and trash.
And we back. Episode 3 of the No Bet Zone. This is your boy Coach Way. And we got some shit for y'all today, man.
It's your boy Overdose Odie.
Yeah, it's your favorite Uncle John, a.k.a. Bono with the dad. You know what I'm talking
about? That's right. And for y'all don't know, I'm Cool Ass Cam. I'm here filling in for Official Juice today.
Yeah.
Congrats to our brother. And,
Congrats to my guy and my sister Ash.
Yes. They had their third child today. And
just like we're having our third child today.
Tree day.
Yes, sir. This is third episode and the third child, third
I'm
episode.
On my third drink, we on.
And when I'm on, I lost
That's
count.
my intro number 3.
All right. So we got today. We gonna start right in. We going right into how do y'all feel about gang culture and its influence on like rap. Or just like musicians, period. Honestly, like
just pop culture, period.
Yeah. How y'all feel about
that? Take it,
Odie. I'll start it off light. I'll just start off light and say that it's cool to see home be represented elsewhere. So I'll start it with that, but it also strikes a nerve because. We spoke on this last episode about being represented by people not from us.
Right.
So our gang culture is being represented mostly by other people. From the Atlanta people to outside of YG and rest in peace Nip. We don't really have too many. I mean, I'll give Roddy. He's new in the lane, but Roddy's not even coming with like gang culture, right? He's just making music, and he's affiliate, he's a member, but we getting gang culture from Chicago rappers and outside rappers. So I feel a way about that, but outside of that, it's great to see LA, portrayed in the media. So
I mean,
I'll start it with that.
I agree. I think that shit is terrible. I hate the fact that other people, and they're not even changing the names, they're taking neighborhood 60 Crip to Atlanta and to Jersey. Like you got Grape Streets in Jersey, no disrespect, but it's just kind of weird to me. You know what I mean? And but in my opinion, we got one person that gets a pass. And that's Father Future. Father Future, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you from. When that shit dropped, took a shot at Henny. I've been going brazy. Look, I've been next to the Crippers of Crips, and they screaming brazy at the top of their lungs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been next to everybody. I hear you. And when that shit dropped, man, I don't care who you are. You screaming brazy. Took a shot at Henny. I've been going brazy. I don't care who you are. You screaming brazy right there.
My only issue is where did he hear that from?
Who made it okay?
Joe Moses.
Who made it okay for
Joe
him to
Moses.
do
Who
that?
gave him the pass? Who
Joe
gave
Moses.
his nigga pass?
Joe Moses.
My thing is this. I'm gonna say this. And I respect everybody gangster from where wherever they from. Gangsters is everywhere and all that type of stuff. But I think Game said it best, but he messes with a lot of these cats. He said gang banging, that's LA shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
In my opinion of it, just me, how I feel about it is you can't be a real Crip or Blood if you're not from here. If you're not from LA, you're not. Because I feel like you're not a real soldier if you ain't if there's no possibility of you ever having to reap the repercussions of gang culture and being an actual Crip or Blood. Like I've lived out of LA. I've lived in Houston, and I remember seeing a dude on the corner, nigga had on red shoes, red strings, red pants, red shirt with a red hat on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about solid red. And I'm like, I'm from LA, and I'm sitting there thinking like, we don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? You see these other dudes from other states and stuff like that, and they'll go to they'll do a cipher or something like that and wrap a blue rag or a bandana or whatever around the mic. And I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, like Like dudes from where we from don't even do that. Why? Because not because we scary, just because this thing is serious out here.
Yeah. No
There's heavy
yeah.
repercussions for what it is. So if you ain't
Facts.
never had to face the repercussions of what it is to
I got
really
a
a real
question,
Crip
though.
or Blood, then you're not really a
I
Crip
ain't
or
gonna
Blood
knock
to
them
me.
though.
You know
I'm
what
not gonna
saying?
say they don't face the like, cause especially coming from the South, where chops and burners are, where everybody walking around, your grandma walking around with a concealed carry, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, they do live and die by that, and I give it to them.
But
so
it's not as uniform as here in LA,
they're
and it's
in
not. It's not.
infancy,
It's
right?
not. It's not. Yeah, it's in infancy.
So,
So
in
it's not that.
infancy, you try to do. You know, kids try to
I don't
overdo.
think, and I don't
the
think it'll
most,
ever
right?
get out
So-
of infancy. Like y'all know, LA, bro. Like we can't even. There's certain words you can't say.
Yeah.
There's certain stuff you
Mando,
can't order on the
Mando,
McDonald's
Mando,
menu
yeah.
in a certain neighborhood, bro.
Correct.
You can't say that. It's a
Can't
certain
wear
way
that
you wear
hat.
your belt, your hat.
But let's
It's
give them
certain-
credit.
You know what I mean?
Let's
It's
give them
intense
niggas
out
credit
here.
that they have changed the temperature in LA. It's a lot easier for Crips and Bloods to be cool, and for you to just enjoy. You know, because I know niggas back in the day used to wear certain colors just to be undercover. So, you know, you get pressed like, hey, Blood, and he's like, nah, cause I got all red on. But now it's just like, you like those shoes?
Yeah.
You buy them and
Oh,
you
yeah,
wear
yeah.
them. You know what I mean? And I feel like it being pop culture and it going all of those places, Young Thug messing with the babies and the Gunners and them being brother, it just, and then them coming out here and showing so much love to other people, it opened up a lot of, or it toned down, which can be a bad thing, right? But it toned down the environment to where today Bloods and Crips hang out. As long as you cool, you
To a
can be
certain
cool.
extent.
To a certain extent. I'm not saying that, you know, everything's peace, but as long as you cool peoples, nobody sees your alliance or your friendship is something weird. It's like, you know what, brothers hang out. You know what he wears, he likes that color. You could be a Crip and wear all red and just say, I like red. And
I
people
also
would be like,
think
cool.
that it goes against LA and like what we about in our culture to see somebody else do what we doing. Because if you notice, LA never does what other people doing. Like no disrespect. Like I said, I respect. Hold on. No. I'm talking about gang.
disagree.
I'm talking
Go
about
ahead.
gang culture. Period.
Okay.
I'm talking about gang. I'm not talking about
I disagree with
shoes
that too,
and
though.
all that.
Not
Talk.
with
I'm talking
gang
about gang culture. There's no. Hold on. There's no vice lords here. There's
Right.
there's no
BBS.
disciples and all that,
Right.
and they turn blood. The
I hear you, I hear you,
BBS has
I
had
hear
to
you,
turn
yeah,
blood.
nah.
Like,
Yeah.
like
It's
it
different.
goes against what it is to be a LA dude.
Okay.
To like if we like I said, like the reason the gangs are the other places because when we move to those other places, no, I'm not about to turn to what you doing. Y'all about to be what we is.
Yeah.
Y'all about to be Bloods.
That's
Y'all about to
facts.
be Crips. Y'all about to be
That's
Power
facts.
Rules. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
facts.
yeah,
I think
we
that's
go-
how it happened.
Yeah.
That's pretty much people going to other states that was originally
that's
from
what
here,
happened.
and
Yeah.
they starting
That's
up,
what happened.
you know, a
Yeah.
whole little location wherever
You
they
wanna
at.
move the organization.
And to keep it
shit,
real,
at
if
the
you're
end of
not
the
from
day.
here, I don't care what the connection is. I don't care if you from somewhere else and they let you come to your sister brotherhood or whatever they want to call it out here. The dudes from LA don't respect you like the dudes
Period.
that's from
Nah,
they
they don't.
hood
Unless
that's
you
here.
a SAR. Unless you make it.
You are a friendly extortion.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're not giving out no
Facts,
regular
though.
bread.
Facts, yeah.
Them peas that's exchanging and all that. And it's all love. I ain't
Yeah,
mad at it.
yeah.
You know, it's all good. I love to see
People
black people
checking
connect
in.
everywhere.
That
But
check-
they don't
check
respect.
in.
Yeah, they
You
don't.
gotta
They don't
check in.
respect you as a
Yeah,
blood,
yeah.
a Crip, or a Paru the same way they respect their own homies. You are peas that they getting off. Nigga, you are all that extra
I'll-
stuff that they getting
That's
off.
just
Look,
like
but-
the 6ix9ine situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fact. But niggas respect work regardless. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if somebody come here and he's like, I'm from Atlanta '60s, but I was the man in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And if he get one call and one vouch, you know,
They gonna let them ride.
with the bullshit, niggas fuck with you with the bullshit. As long as you with the bullshit, then
Like I said,
and
it's gangsters
thorough with
everywhere.
the so your gangster gets respected, and then
But
if your
yo-
gangster
but-
is the same
but-
as me, then because we don't hear nothing about Baby, you know what I mean, from LA cats. He checks in, he, you know,
You talking
I
about
think
Birdman?
No,
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Oh.
Yeah, he pushed 60s hard.
Him and Gunna.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
now,
no,
not
yeah.
saying that they're not getting extorted. Like,
I don't know about Gunna, but I know
Not Gunna.
Yellow Beezy.
Yellow Beezy,
Woo,
Gunna.
Yellow Beezy.
You gotta pay somebody to use their name. Ain't nobody about to let you be out here running, saying you from here, you
That's true.
doing all
That's
this,
true.
and
That's
you
true.
not claim.
That's
You know,
true. But everybody got to go
Another
everywhere.
another
so you want to
angle
come
too.
to
I wanted
Atlanta
to
and
ask
have
you
fun?
women.
You need don't disrespect us in LA, because when you come to Atlanta, like, you could diss and we not what we are, but we'll rob you and we'll get you. So
Yeah.
respect is reciprocal. So you got to give it to get it, and I think that's where LA has lended all these other hoods, gangbanging, and then they brought back a different light of gangbanging. Like, listen, we gangbang, but our cousins down the street are Bloods, we're Crips, and we're family, and we love each other. And when you see that, it's like you can't be mad at somebody just because they're the opposite, which has really changed the scene in LA.
Another way I wanted to ask you or go about it too, and the reason why dudes are so passionate about it, or not passionate, to let y'all know you two, we all LA cats. We all grew up on it. We've all been on them buses. We've all had them situations. Some of us have been more deeper involved in the gang stuff than others, but it's an experience. Whether you are a part of gang banging or not, whether you chose to gang bang or not, you're going to experience and have to deal with the repercussions and ramifications of that lifestyle, whether you're a part of it or not, if you're really from here. But one other part that's bothering me a lot is seeing the influence like within clothing and things like that.
Okay.
Like I was checking out Brandon Jennings. I love Brandon Jennings, cool cat. But I saw his the clothing line he had put out, and it had like fingers. It was like all red rag, and it had like fingers throwing up blood. And my he has a Crip version of it too. My issue with that is like, you putting it on clothing. You gonna have white people, Germans, and all these random people buying it, and it's people that's literally right now doing life in prison over that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the people that's dead that like I said had to live out the ramifications and repercussions of that lifestyle and throwing up blood and putting on them rags and all that kind of stuff. So that's something that somebody had to earn. You know what I mean, to do that.
Right.
And you putting it in pop culture, and people is gonna be running around wearing that.
Chris Brown.
Yeah,
I
Chris
think
Brown.
promoting the bullshit and not being from the bullshit fully is bullshit anyway.
Period.
Yeah.
So,
But who's gonna be the person to tell somebody that is bullshit and tell them that they can't
I
do
feel
that?
like
Somebody got to pull their
we
card.
should. I feel like as a culture,
It
like
gotta-
the same time when Gucci puts up a black
A
face
black
or
face,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Well,
like Nipsey said,
that's
you
strong.
know
That's
what I mean?
strong.
Like
Yeah,
we should
you're right.
we shouldn't
You're
react to the bullshit, or the public should control some of those things. You know what I mean? I feel like
Right.
as LA and as a people, we should stand up with more pride. Like, yeah, that ain't it.
But if we really stood up with pride, gangbanging wouldn't be it. You know what I mean? So because if you go to the point where it's like it ain't it for them to wear it, then you gotta really sit back and say, is it for us to wear it? Is it for us to promote? Why is Brandon Jennings selling gangbang clothes to gang? Like, if we say that you wear this and you can be shot, right?
Ice-T is from 60s. You got Snoop from 20s.
Okay.
You got Mac 10 from Queen Street. It's a whole lot of rappers that was from a different area that made a whole lot of money without selling the culture. You know what I'm saying? There was a way to do it before having to let these dudes claim the hoods and do all that other goofy stuff.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
It got cooler.
Gang members in LA been making money the whole entire time. You know what I mean? So it was to me it's like no need for it.
And like you said earlier, I believe that he's not making this for us, because we know better than to walk around with a full bandana, trench coat on with bloods across the back or finger, throwing up bloods on our chest. We know better than to do that out here. So it's not made for us, and to me that's my issue, But speaking on Ice-T and Cube, let's kick this to Dre. And what I mean, I don't know if y'all saw, but his baby mama's asking for $2 million a month, or ex-wife. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But and no disrespect, his ex-wife is asking for $2 million a month. And TMZ has the breakdown as laundry and cleaning, $10,000 a month. Clothes, which is shit, sound like laundry and cleaning to me, another $135,000 a month. Education, tuition and living expenses, $60,000 a month.
Yikes.
Entertainment, $900,000 a month. Charitable contributions. You ain't giving charity no more,
Who's
baby.
education?
I don't know, but we ain't done yet. We got charitable contributions at $125,000 a month. Her mortgage.
Why do I have to pay for your?
Hold
Hold
on.
on. Why am I paying
Let
for
me
your
finish,
charity?
Hold on.
Let me
The coldest part is the mortgage is only $100,000 a month. Telephone, cell phone, and email, whatever. I don't know. My email was free, but I don't know. Maybe she got a different kind of email.
They got the premium service.
Yeah, she got premium. OnlyFans email or something.
All that. She got the OnlyFans.
You know,
for
but
sure.
for this premium email, she needs $20,000 a month.
She calling her psychic.
Now, I pay child support, and honestly, this is bullshit.
Bogus.
If you need this much money to raise a child,
How old
you
is
need
the
to
child?
give me the damn child.
I need to know how old
You
is
know,
the child.
and as far as alimony goes, if you need me to pay this much money in alimony, baby, you about to be broke. I'm filing bankruptcy. I'm doing whatever the fuck. I'm not giving
need
you
to promote
shit.
that WAP a little better, baby. You need Bezos single. You need to go find something because it's 2 million.
2 million.
How and why? And what judge can justify?
24 million a year.
First of all, I want to shout out Mary J. Blige's husband.
Yeah.
My king.
Adele's husband.
Adele's
Yeah.
husband. My king.
My king.
For
Huh?
Yeah.
so,
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
they
yeah.
are getting.
Oh yeah.
They're getting paid for marrying successful women.
Yeah.
As women have been paid for marrying successful.
What do you mean
men.
they getting paid?
So
Shit.
they're getting alimony. So
Their ex-husbands?
their ex-husbands,
Yeah.
Oh,
and through divorce, they
Yeah.
are now on payroll.
dope.
Amen. Because
Guaranteed check.
guaranteed,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Hey,
It
he
said, baby,
worked
you
hard
heard?
for that. He worked hard for that.
He worked hard.
Hey, Big Dog got 140 million.
140.
140 million, baby. Appreciate you, Adele.
Oh.
Hey, all that backlash about Adele
Yeah,
last
man.
week. I'm sorry.
And that look, and that nigga was over there like,
Good
yeah,
looking
man,
Adele.
let me walk
Y'all
out.
Make sure y'all tune in to
That's
last
a lot
week's
of jerk
episode if y'all
chicken.
want to know what
That's
they're
a
talking
lot of-
about.
Hold on.
That's a lot of
So
jerk chicken.
2 million. I did the math on it. 2 million a month. You know, obviously equals out to like
For
20
Dre's baby mama, right?
For Dre's baby mama equals out to about 24 million
Before
a year,
taxes.
which is a little bit short of I think 3% because he's worth like 800 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he, or is his name? How much is?
Well, his net worth is at
because
800
the
million.
fucked up thing is they put that billion on Dre,
Mm-hmm.
but Dre didn't make $1 billion.
Right.
Out of that deal, Dre got a fraction of that. Jimmy Iovine,
$1 billion was a fraction. They sold that shit for a few billion.
So they got a fraction of that, and then he got a fraction of that. So the news report is Dre made $1 billion, right? Because Beats by Dre got $1 billion.
You know, he didn't
For
get
that
$1 billion.
deal.
They saying he's worth $1 billion now because he got Beats by Dre. He has Aftermath.
Who-
But I
who
mean,
on
but I
Aftermath?
I just looked up his net worth. All I did was go off online. It said he was at 800,000. I was
Okay.
just so my question was,
You mean 800 mil?
I'm sorry,
okay,
800
okay.
million.
I was like-
He has 800 million. She's asking for 24 million a year. So you think that you're saying that you think 3%
It says temporary, though,
of,
right?
of the total net worth after a breakup or after a divorce is way too much?
Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah. Look, me personally, and you know, my wife would tell you, I was at the same thing to her. Not saying that this is what we not getting divorced, but I believe that. Yeah, I don't believe
Damn.
in. Now I don't believe in divorce, man. But you know, when it happens, I believe you come in what you brought in. You know, whatever you came with, that's what you leave with. You know, and at the end of the day, if I decide to help you, you know, keep that lifestyle up, then I should have that right. But
Yeah.
if I say no, you gave me nothing. You know what I mean? You took care of the kids that we made together. Those are also your kids. Awesome. You took care of your kids. You know what I mean? Like if you was with me before this shit happened, thanks, right? Like you got to live these last 25 years of luxury. That was your alimony.
I got a question. So the person that came up with the prenuptial agreement, right? Bake or no bake?
He's a full bait. Oh,
The
you
per-
mean the prenup agreement?
The agreement.
Oh, he's a king.
He's a
he
king.
ain't no
King.
bait. That's awesome.
He's a king.
Because you look at both sides, right?
That
You look at who it benefits, you look at who it doesn't benefit, things like that.
Let me know if you love me. That I king.
Now-
He said we gonna have a paper, and if you love me, you gonna sign.
We're
it.
not doing this for the
And
bread.
if
We're
you
doing
don't-
this out of love.
Now we can go bake.
Where?
Dre is a bake for ripping that shit up.
He said it. He said he didn't rip it up.
He said he didn't rip it up?
His lawyer said that no, it's very much in place, and he didn't rip it up.
He just
He
just
told
ripped a
her
piece
he
of
ripped
paper.
it up in front of her,
Yeah.
which is the anti-bait.
Genius.
That
So-
nigga is frying.
Genius.
That nigga cooking with grease right
He
there,
ripped
boy.
up a blank piece of paper.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
So one would say, hold on, but one would say that the same way I made a decision to get with you, with nothing, you also decided to marry me somebody with nothing, or that didn't have. Let me not say nothing, but didn't have the the money or whatever the case may be. Hold on, let me finish.
No, go ahead.
So
I hear you.
so that's like that goes back to the Drake line, like you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, and then Miss Bryant or Mrs. Bryant kicked back and said, yeah, I wasn't, but I was taking care of the kids. I was doing all that stuff. So when you were in the gym, you didn't have to worry about it. You didn't have to come home and do all that kind of stuff. I was the one taking the girls to school.
No,
I was the one doing all those different things.
Yeah,
so
my thing is you cannot base this just upon raising your kids, ladies.
No. But wait, Jay.
That's
being
my
a
point.
celebrity,
Half of them don't, though.
athlete,
Half
being
of
a
them don't.
wife is a job, right?
No doubt.
So
No doubt.
we can't knock that, right? So I'm gonna hold it down for the ladies one time, right?
But don't.
So not $2 million. So let's be clear. It's not $2 million worth of a job, but to be Dr. Dre's wife is a job.
They're doing
So-
it based off of the man's income already.
What-
So, like you said, based on that
too,
lifestyle.
right? But let's say, because with my girl, I watch a lot of that annoying, a lot of the annoying shows like, the Real Housewives and all of that, right? So with that, what they do is they bake any nigga who doesn't provide, right?
Of
and
course.
and they also bake a nigga when a girl's like, I want to make a makeup line. I want to bring leggings out. Like, I want to be like, girl, you don't even wear makeup, but you got a makeup line. And the niggas be like, babe, that's not, I married you because you weren't ambitious, because you wanted to have a family and cook, clean, and do the job as my wife, right? So if I get mad that when you want to be more than my wife and you want to make for yourself, I can't stop you from making it for yourself and then coming to you and saying that I'm not willing to pay you for being my wife. Because I'm telling you that being my wife is a full-time job. And you don't have time to make lip gloss, baby, because you got to raise my kids. They got practice. I need meals. I got sexual issues that I need.
Yeah.
So
I definitely think that
you got to give them a little lean way.
I definitely don't agree with overpaying. I do think that some of these people, like Jordan's wife or whoever's wife done walked away with half of the money at the time of breakup and those type of things.
That's
I think
too
that's
much.
I think that's I don't agree with those
I
those type
hear
of things.
you.
But to say somebody doesn't deserve nothing, or that there's a possibility to
Okay.
give them absolutely nothing, I can't say I would go that
Okay.
far.
So, like I said, I believe that if there ever is a divorce, as a man, what your ex-wife would need, you know what I mean, and like if you have a heart, you gonna somehow take care of her. To what Odie was talking about, he's talking about Mr. Rashad Jones's ex-girl and Darnell Nicole, beautiful girl, but he said, I'm gonna take care of you, and I need you to be here with me, and we gonna see, and I don't need you doing nothing else. You know what I mean? And she's like, well, she wants to be ambitious and go out here and try to get all these different things.
Because her friends have been left with nothing. So you put 15 years into a relationship,
So what?
And then after 15, you say, you leave with what you came with. But you knew I came with nothing. So you're telling me that I couldn't get a job, I couldn't make lip gloss, I couldn't capitalize on where I was, right? But now, 15 years later, you got to leave with nothing. So I got to go get a fucking AA degree or something. You know what I mean? Like a job at Walmart. And I was trying to do better during those 15 years.
This is the life you signed up for, though. If I said out the gate, like, hey, look, you gonna be flying private, you're gonna be able to shop at Gucci, you're gonna be able to do all this, yada yada yada, out from the jump. But hey, when I get home, I need you right here.
Yeah.
When I go and practice and I'm in meetings and training sessions and I'm doing all this for 8 to 10 hours a day to make these millions.
That's true.
I need you right here.
PJs.
I need you
be
right
happy.
here.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
I need you at all my games.
That's true.
And if it's close enough, check out the away games, right? And you signed up for this.
I hear you.
3 years in, don't go listening to your homegirls who got dumped because Future's an asshole You know what I'm saying? And
They mad because you don't want to give them no money.
But it happens.
Because I ain't gave you your allowance for this month.
But
know
it
what I'm
does
saying?
happen though, because Dre's wife, right? Dre been with this girl for 20 years or more, right? So for 20 years, I can't work. I can't acquire no retirement fund. And that's where it gets dangerous, because what you're saying is a woman at 50 can be divorced and then, baby girl, go to work. You ain't got no talents but being a wife, but go to Walmart. It gets to, so I'm as a man, I don't want no woman to eat off a successful man for nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we also got to be real. Niggas with that kind of bread control their wives, right? They because
Maybe.
being a wife is a job. I don't want to say control their wives, but being a wife of a successful man is a job.
Yeah.
Because you have to be there at all times.
But a lot of times it depends on if that success was there before or after the
That's
relationship.
true. But
We start talking about athletes and
Okay,
things like
that's
that.
true.
I don't know.
You
That's
know,
true.
a lot of times
That's
they
true.
get into the marriage because they see, the
I hear
bag
you, though.
right there.
I
They
hear
like,
you,
I
though.
don't know.
I hear
don't
you,
know.
though. I hear you, though.
I mean, me personally, I think that, even if you was with me shooting in the gym, like, and that's saying like, you go back to college, right? We've been together since we was college. In college,
Got
I was
you,
broke.
got
We
you,
was
got you.
splitting PB and
But
J's.
you knew I was,
You know what I'm saying?
but you knew I was a prospect.
And that comes from middle school. We knew Brandon Jennings was going to the league in middle school. We
Okay.
knew
Yeah.
Taylor King.
Yeah.
He's an
ain't.
idiot.
But
we knew they
had
had
an idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
scholarship to Duke.
Yeah.
It was
It was
written
written
in
in
the
the sand. Yeah.
We
Hands down.
you know that as far as basketball
facts.
players at
That's
least,
facts.
these guys are going when
That's
they're 12
facts.
years
That's
old.
facts.
But I just think that these women they have to they got to find a way to be okay with the lifestyle that they're provided, or don't sign up for it. If you're an Instagram model, and then that's another thing too. I gave you the platform to be an Instagram model. I paid 10 to 20K to fix your body. I got you these fresh teeth. So now you're gonna be getting paid just from posting on Instagram.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Turn my investment into your career.
No,
What
but
about
that's
the
the
ones
thing.
that want to go out and work in the strip club and all that though after you done got their bodies fixed?
See them is
See,
they
you
gonna
got
be
to think
washed
about
up.
that.
Yeah, they washed though.
Those ones gonna be
Listen,
washed. Them
baby,
gonna be washed.
If
It's
you
no
retire
way
from
in
the strip
hell.
club, you gonna be washed. Like
You think?
No,
We're not that old.
No, the thing is it's no way in hell
What?
that you're gonna be able to take
outside
JR
of Cardi, what stripper won? Because everybody used to go to Amber Rose, but
Nene Leakes.
It's not really about the strippers. It's more about the lifestyle.
I'll give
So
you
if
that.
you look, and we were just talking about the like Tony Braxton thing and all that.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you look at it like these are women who are in different industries of entertainment, but they still live by that code of that lifestyle.
That's
You
facts.
know, that sex sells, that type of thing. And no matter if it's stripping or not, it's like you're gonna find a way to go out there and sell your sexiness. So if you pay for all that, and then they go out and get all this attention, now the money coming in, how do you feel in that situation?
To me, I mean, I don't think it's bad, man. Like, but I honestly think that you have women, like let's take it back to the video vixen days.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Them girls is in them videos, and next thing you know, now they got books. Now they got
But-
they on
Melissa
shows.
were they
Ford,
ever
yeah.
wives? No.
Ford
But were
and-
they ever wives? Because see,
That don't
back in
matter.
the
We're
day,
not
no.
talking about that,
It's
though.
no. It's a new age. Today, those
Everybody
women
getting
are
wiped up.
wives.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Superhead was never a wife. She was everybody's Superhead. Like, so she got to write a book that I was everybody's Superhead.
And she wouldn't have
But
been able to write
she
that
wasn't
book if they
everybody's
wasn't
wife.
over there sleeping on her couch.
It-
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, I hear it all, but like for me personally, like I said, man, you just ought to find a happy medium. I feel like, you can say that they haven't done anything and stuff like that, but I feel like it's not just about raising the kids. They could have done something. This is an agreement that both of you guys went into. So it's just like with anything, you'll get back pay, or you'll get like retroactive pay for unemployment or anything like that. I feel like you can sit here and critique their achievements or whatever the case may be, but both of you made a decision to decide to lessen her independent grind or whatever the
you.
case may be,
so
because
you
she's
think she
going to
deserve
be
back pay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there has to be a happy medium.
Okay.
Do I think that Jordan's wife should have walked away with $500 million?
Yeah,
No.
I hear you.
At the end of the day, no, I don't
But some
think
kind
that.
of back pay.
But I think that, yeah, you should get some type of retroactive pay, or you should get something to send them off, and you should want to.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I hear
like, you should want to. Like,
agree.
to me, I haven't been married, but I feel like, you know, if I get married, and unfortunately, if I end up a statistic and end up getting divorced, you know what I mean? Like, I would hope that I love that person in a way where enough where I'm gonna send that person off. If she cheat, I think I still would send her off with something, but she gonna get a little
Jonesy. I would Jonesy. I go take her check. I'll rob her. I'll rob her for you because that's out.
You out of your mind.
So I'm gonna be in a dark alley waiting.
It is what it is.
Like, I know that nigga gave you the check. Give it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Give it up.
Yeah.
Because now I hear you though. If you spent 30 years of your life dedicated to me, I don't want you to go be homeless.
But okay,
But at 50 years old, you're not about to be homeless.
But not homeless. I'm not saying
if we got together at 24, you live 34 years with me. Right. We got a prenup, and tomorrow I just get me another 24-year-old, and I'm like, you're done.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to leave these women with nothing.
Okay.
But what they're trying to walk away with is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
They don't ever want to have to work again.
Our kids are set up. Yeah. You're trying to set up your side of the family at this point. Yeah. That's not happening here. That's not happening here. I'm not responsible for your mom and your brothers and everybody else that you were supporting under me.
I agree with that. Reasonable wage.
I will buy you a house so you have no mortgage.
$24 million a year is way more than never having to work again.
That's exactly.
You have $100 million in 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Kids cap at $100K a year.
But you have close to $100 million.
But regardless, these are my kids. So whatever I got, they got. If I got $100 million, they got $100 million.
That's why I didn't like the school fees. I'm like, how old are the kids? Because I could pay school fees. I could call the school and pay. She doesn't have to do that.
Facts.
What school are they going to?
My accountant can pay school fees. We don't have. And if it's how many kids they got?
Nigga, that's more than SC. You can send your kids to SC right now. You can go to Harvard for that damn near. So if they not even, I think they kids are still in high school.
Me personally,
I'm not sure.
I mean, it's expensive high schools. I'm not gonna knock that.
I'm sending my kids to LSU.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They're
it's
great.
A state school.
It's a state school.
Yeah.
Damn, just a couple years ago they had the motherfucking shirt on.
Would you move down there with them?
Hell yeah, I love Baton Rouge. I love Louisiana.
Like you would get a house knowing that your kids can be that close.
Louisiana is an awesome state, boy. Awesome state.
I don't know about awesome, but
and
it's
LSU,
a state.
LSU produces hella athletes, boy.
There's some heat out there in Louisiana, but I don't know
LSU
about
produces hella athletes, boy.
They do.
You ain't even got to have a unanimous jury to go to jail for life in Louisiana.
I'm cool. Exactly. You ain't got to have a unanimous. They just like, that nigga look guilty.
I mean, my folks from Baton Rouge, so I may have a different opinion than y'all, but I mean, like I was saying, LSU, one of the greatest athletes out of there. That boy is tearing up the tabloids right now. Odell motherfucking Beckham, man.
Oh, shit.
Is he tearing up the tabloids?
I mean, well, his name is rumbling, man.
He causing shit. He
causing shit.
His stomach's turning.
He's stirring up some shit, man.
Stirring up some shit.
Odell's stirring up some shit down there, man. And
I love Odell, man.
Odell is my guy, man. I have nothing negative to say until he confirms this. But as of right now, my first thought was
warm doodle on your chest.
Well, okay, yeah. So let's get into it.
He was cold that night.
Supposedly,
he was cold.
Allegedly, Adele is saying that he enjoyed
Odell.
I'm sorry, Odell.
But Odell's not saying.
Hey, YouTube. This nigga got Adele on his mind.
He love Adele. Don't disregard any Adele comments from this man. He's biased. So he might be Adele racist.
All right, so check this out. Odell has. Odell, who's Chief Keef's baby mama was
Chief
it right?
Keef, and she had on
baby mama.
Christian Doors.
Go ahead.
Her sandal said Christian Door, so she can't even speak the Christian Dior. So yeah.
So Chief Keef's baby mama spoke out saying that Odell asked her to shit on his chest.
Send a picture of the doodoo. Send the picture of the doodoo.
Before she actually did the deed, she's saying that he asked her to send her videos of her taking the shit.
It makes sense because I want to know if it's watery.
Y'all remember that Biggie song, Nasty Girl? And that's how he started the song, that intro, like I told her to shit on my chest.
Oh my God.
Biggie nasty.
So check. Now, my thing is like, because when I first thought about it, and she was saying, "Oh well, yeah, I tried to make it look cute. I tried to make it sexy." How do you make shitting sexy? And what kind of girl are you to send a video of yourself taking a shit?
Hey, females get paid for that.
Ding ding ding
Listen,
They
ding
get paid
ding
for that.
ding.
Hey,
Like goes
females
on.
like
That's
different
OnlyFans
shit, though.
content right there.
Females like different shit, bro. First of all, females like to be peed on. You know what I mean?
It's not shit, Anthony.
Listen. You like to be peed on, nigga?
Piss is sterile.
So if somebody peed on you, you be like, sterile. Nigga, I'd be
Homie
like,
over here telling on himself.
listen.
Hey, look, man. Hey, if you ain't got no Neosporin, whip your jaw out, man.
Hey,
Homie over here telling us. Hey, look, man. I'm gonna say this right. You know, right off the bat. You know, I ain't no Odell apologist or nothing, but
You like doodle?
I have absolutely no respect for
Okay.
any of the females that was on that podcast
Yeah.
and said
Amen.
anything.
Or
They
the nigga making
word
the podcast.
they word is the same thing that they said that he was asking for. Shit.
Shit.
I think it's all
Straight
shit.
up.
I think
Amen.
I don't got
Amen.
no love for no cash stacks.
Yeah.
No, none of whatever
I don't
them
know
hoes
who-
is,
none
and
of them,
Selena
yeah.
Powell's, all them hoes. I
Adam
don't-
22,
and I don't
fuck
use the
him
word
too,
hoe like
yeah.
that in public. But I will say it with them because I don't got
They
no
are
respect
hoes.
for him, and I thought that shit was trash. And I don't believe nothing that she said, bro. I don't believe that.
I like Odell.
Everybody
was
can
on-
say it because everybody be questioning Odell off top. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like people question his sexuality anyway.
Yeah.
So it'll be easy to just go along with it or whatever.
No, he been
but
playing
don't-
around with it. I like that though. He
Yeah,
been
he-
like he
yeah,
was
he
like
took it
I'm
light.
in a lot of shit. Like so I
any shit thrown at me.
he
or
was like
something,
any
yeah.
shit thrown at me I can handle or something like.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that he's and listen, niggas like a lot of crazy shit. So I'm not gonna say that he don't.
We
He-
just said shit
listen,
a lot, man.
You never
listen,
know.
He might like Dookie on his chest, right?
I'm not buying it.
Asked me the shit. Shorty asked me the
She
shit.
made
on her
sense though.
stomach.
I didn't believe it until she was like, he said, send me pictures of your shit before. I'm like, that's a nigga who likes shit on his chest. Cause I'm like, what if she shit? Cause my whole thought process is, what if she shit and it was watery? But 2 days before, he asked for pictures of your shit because he want to know what your stool look like.
That don't, nigga.
Man,
But
what
okay,
the-
but
where
if
are we going
in
in
2
here,
days,
man?
no.
We talking about shit consistency. God,
Listen, but that mean a lot because
I'm not buying that,
no,
bro.
no,
First
because
of all, here's
Go.
my thing. Here's my thing. What I ate today and what I shit today,
Uh-huh.
it ain't gonna be my same shit in 2 days, brother. So at the end of the day,
okay,
I can have.
But if I'm flying you out for $8,000,
I'ma need to
eat whatever you ate to make that shit. So I like that shit. So that shit right there that you
that
said,
same energy,
eat that
right?
shit. When
Keep
you
that
fly,
same energy.
keep that same
Keep that
energy
same
and
shit
bring
in-
that shit for my chest. I don't like shit on my chest.
free
But-
Odell. That
Free
shit ain't
Odell,
true.
listen,
man.
listen.
That
But
shit
if I
ain't
was
true.
Odell,
man.
But
I'd be
if I
like,
was Odell, I'd be like, that shit, that's the shit I like. So
Hey, free Odell.
I
man.
just
Free
don't
my
like
nigga
that
Odell,
they
man.
out here
Fuck
exposing these
you out here
niggas like,
catfishing with the shit.
like baby
I ain't
girl.
with them hoes.
catfishing with the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby, hey, I had diarrhea. Homegirl, send me. She said, you got solid stool? Send me that. Odell gonna fly me out. Send me that solid stool. Yeah.
it's like when you go on the job employment, you need some. You need some pee.
We need a sample.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got some.
Them
You got
hoes.
clean pee right now.
Them hoes is rotten. Y'all hoes
I've
is
been eating
rotten.
cheese all
She trying to walk in with somebody else shit.
coming in with. Look, Odell, it's solid. It's solid.
Did you see her, bro?
She's trash.
No,
Did you
bro,
see her, bro?
She had fake
I
Christian
I don't believe that
Dior's.
shit. I do.
I'm not buying it.
believe it.
I'm
I
not
can't
buying it.
believe.
I don't believe them shoes she had on. I don't believe that ponytail she
Listen,
had on.
What
I don't
kind of
y'all
believe
hear-
her
shoes
y'all
shoes.
hear
say
like a
though,
baconet?
Odie?
Them
What did the
flip
shoes
flops
say?
she had
So-
on.
They were Christian Dior's, right?
Yeah.
But the Dior, it was D. So Dior spelled D-I-O-R.
OR.
Hers was D-O-I-R. So it's Doors. She
Oh
had
my
the,
God.
and it was like missing an I in a Christian. And
So you saying it's fake?
So it's Kirsten.
no, I'm not
Kirsten
saying
Dorr.
it's fake.
She had on the
She ain't
Kirsten
even
Dorr.
try. Like, baby, you didn't
At
read
least
these?
spell it right.
Like, look at them and be like, oh, these bad fakes.
My
Yeah.
thing with y'all gentlemen though is, can y'all explain to me, like, how does Selena Powell even get Snoop's number? How are you even in the same room with Snoop? Have you seen them goblins? I mean, they look like straight goblins. Like, Nightmare Before
I
Christmas
agree
goblins,
with you.
bro.
I agree
I
with
don't
you.
understand. Like Cat Stacks, I used to be always confused. I'm like,
Cat Stacks
I'm
is
trying to make
terrible.
some
how?
kind of excuse.
How are
like a
y'all
little-
messing with
can't-
this
yeah,
girl?
I
I
hear
mean,
you.
at the
I'm
end
talking
of the
about off
day-
top, just off the look. Like I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Just like
And
it's
y'all
a
giving her
copycat-
y'all money.
And y'all giving them
And they
money.
paying.
We live in a copycat world, though, Bones. Like when, just like football say it's a copycat league. One play work, and them niggas like we running that shit from now on. We live in a copycat world, and it's like you fuck Cat Stacks, and you got tabloid presence. Shit, I gotta
here's-
be part
this
of that
is-
team.
This is something that we also have to think about.
What's up?
Majority of these men, in the industry, athletes, rappers, everybody.
They're bakes.
Not that they're bakes, but they typically have a wife or a girlfriend
Absolutely.
that they're public with, right?
hear you.
So if we
I
have
hear
Cat
you.
Stacks that has been keeping it on the low, like, hey, you was able to slam, she ain't say nothing.
She'll
Yeah,
walk by your
I
girlfriend
slammed.
and say,
that's
"Nice
her
to
right
meet you."
there.
Yeah.
That's her right there, my girl. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, you have these guys that are in these relationships, and they're like, yeah, nigga, she ain't tripping.
But
So-
she got
so, but here's the
plastisol
thing.
in her booty.
But
So,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. I'm not saying these men have the highest of standards now, but at the end of the day, we know that the biggest, like in sports, the greatest ability is availability, and for these hoes,
facts.
and for not
Facts.
hoes, but for these women
No,
that are
they
sleeping
hoes.
with these.
They do it for pay.
So you saying they doing it because
Don't feel
it's
bad.
a quick, it's quick and easy and they can get in and out.
transaction.
shout
They're
out to-
okay with
hey,
transaction.
Shout out to my dude
That's facts. You're right.
from Four Brothers. He said,
Okay.
"You don't pay a hoe to fuck, you pay a hoe to leave." So you're not paying these girls for their parts
Companionship.
or
Yeah,
for their
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean. You paying them for their silence.
For they
You
si-
paying them to get on.
But are they silent?
Hey.
Out of town shooters.
I'm
Are
not
they
mad at that, and I'm not saying that might not be true. Is what I'm saying is there's like you said out of time. There's other shooters.
Yeah.
I can't speak on all of them. I can't speak on all the hoes that they hit and do that with. But I'm talking about them three
Oh,
goons and goblins. They
crap.
couldn't pay me to hit, cause nigga, I'm not doing.
I
it.
think
I'm
they
talking,
have a
bro.
head.
They
And
look
they
like
lips
the
look
three
busted.
sisters off James and the
Yeah,
Giant
they
Peach.
look like
Yeah,
ducks.
that shit
no.
was terrible.
But see,
Crazy.
we spoke on diaspora last week, and to me, that is what it's about.
Yeah.
We got to stop. Excuse me, giving these girls light skin privilege. You
No,
know, let's
white
look at them.
skin privilege. Don't do the light
That
skin.
too. We have
Niggas
to-
like
I'm
niggas
not
will
going
say
there with that.
this sister.
I'm not gonna say niggas will hit them just because they light skin.
No,
I
that's
don't
what-
believe that.
No, no, that's
Bono,
a fact. Jack.
Bono. If
That's a
all
fact,
three
Jack.
of them women were dark skinned with the same
they getting out of
duck
here.
lip
They out.
and fake ass, they gonna call them ugly. No.
If
we
their
gotta be
hair
real.
wasn't
no.
long,
No, we gotta
their
be
skin
real.
wasn't
We
light,
gotta be real.
they
with
getting- they
why
on the
getting
side of
hit.
the curb
They
where they-
getting
where
hit because
they
they
need to be.
Latinx females. Chief Keef
Have you
Jones,
seen Rick Ross, baby
see
mama?
mixed.
She looked just like them, but black, dark skin.
Okay, what does
But
that
we
mean?
not
That,
But
so
why-
I mean, there's plenty of them, bro. I'm
What
not
does
giving
that
y'all
mean?
that. I don't think they.
I'm talking about
they in
these
the room
ones
'cause-
in particular.
We talking about Cat Stacks getting fucked
Like,
by
yes,
multiple
Rick
niggas
Ross
after
is-
exposing. Cat Stacks was exposing niggas. He
And they
fucked
s-
me,
and they
then
still
to-
going.
the next nigga fucked her. Why? They're not doing that to a dark skinned girl.
At the end of
Let's
the day,
be real.
Rick Ross's baby mama is beautiful.
Yeah.
These girls are not.
I
Right.
don't think she's beautiful.
So
Who? Rick Ross baby
Yeah, I
mama?
don't.
Okay, but are these girls cuter than Rick Ross baby mama?
I think they're all goons and goblins.
So
They all in the same
why are they
category.
getting fucked by top
and
niggas?
and only Rick Ross smacked. If
Yeah.
Rick Ross is, we talking about
50
these
Cent,
girls.
nigga, 50 Cent smack. He made a whole point
Nah,
of
nah,
it.
Porno came off.
He didn't
Nigga,
smack
hey,
though.
well,
He,
hey.
nah. It was
Well, somebody was
else.
in there.
It was somebody
Come on,
else.
man. We talking about famous guys that have hit. So at the end of the day, Rick Ross is the only one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
these girls have hit multiple
Multiple.
dudes. If they were dark skinned,
That's
John,
fa-
they're not
no,
even in the
John,
room.
Come on, Bono.
They're
How
not
are they
even in the
getting
room.
picked up at the club by multiple celebrities?
They're not even in the room.
Why are multiple celebrities saying they're okay with fucking them? RD,
So-
not just RD. They RD in
I'm
these
just a
hoes.
nigga
RD.
riding up the street and I'm not touching them.
That's cool. RD and to
RD,
the-
so now you
to
know
the-
they raw dogging them.
Yeah, to
They
the
said
crowd.
it.
Well, I'm
They
just
said it in the story.
So you
justifying-
believe everything they say?
I'm just justifying.
They
I'm
telling
just,
them that's all they have in
All right,
life.
all right. What about Drake, baby mama?
I'm taking Drake baby mama over all them
Hey,
goons.
my
Okay,
nigga, y'all
but
niggas
we talking about
gangster.
RD,
You
all
oughta
that,
see-
right?
You ought to see.
So-
Hey man, hold on. I said this
She
about.
was a
I
nude
knew
model.
Drake. I knew
She was a
Drake
porn star.
was out here before the baby mama thing. And
Yeah.
mind you, she
Drake
did
like
porn
hoes,
too.
though. Drake like
she
hoes.
she did porn too, so it
Yeah.
didn't surprise me, at all.
Drake be
No,
fucking
I
hoes
might
from
not.
the
Well,
get-go.
I mean, I don't know.
But she kept it a secret, right?
I don't
So
know.
she kept the word down. She didn't say nothing. So all of that came out when his beef with Pusha T was
That's
going
true.
on.
She didn't say.
She
She
didn't
said
say nothing. Yeah,
something
Pusha put it
enough
out.
that Pusha got wind. So
No, Drake believes that Kanye told Pusha because Drake
That's true.
showed the music,
You're right.
gave a song
But
to.
why you pillow
About
talking to Ye?
He didn't feel like it was pillow talking. It was
Because,
like
you
us.
know,
he felt like he was
yeah,
talking
he
to his
thought
homie.
Ye was
That's what he
cool.
said. I'm
That's
talking to my
fact.
homeboy.
But it's Ye.
And this is my. He said he felt
That
like
was
him
before
and
niggas
go.
knew
he
Ye
felt
was
like him and
shaky,
Ye
though.
was
go.
homies. You know what I'm
Ye's
saying?
still
Whoever
not
you
shaky.
is, whoever you is. Drake felt like Ye was his homeboy, and I'm in here telling my
facts, though.
homeboy about my
That's
baby that I
facts.
haven't told nobody
I
else
hear
about.
you.
That
I hear
ain't
you.
nothing wrong
I
with
hear
that.
you.
You know what I'm saying? He
feel
feel
that.
like the homie,
I
you
hear
know,
you.
but the homie Ye sensitive, so he gonna.
Yeah, don't speak about pops. Yo, so all right, we gonna get into everyone's favorite subject.
What's that?
BONB.
Everyone's favorite segment. And,
Bake or no bake?
bake or no bake. All right, we gonna start it.
Preheating.
Hey, yeah, the oven been set.
Hey,
It's been
350.
set at 350.
You know what I'm saying?
Bake
Yeah.
or all right, check this out. Bake or no bake. The Kardashians no longer doing Keeping Up with the Kardashians show. Are they bakes or no bakes?
I say they bake
I say they not bakes.
because you don't get too big for your britches.
Facts.
Ladies, that's all you're known for. Outside
Facts.
of Ray J sex tape, you are keeping up with the Kardashians.
You have
You're
no
not
talent.
a lawyer. You're not a model. You're not makeup salesman.
Without the show.
Without the show, you're none of that.
Come
So
on, man, that's boxing somebody in. I ain't never with boxing nobody in. At the end of the day, do I agree with how they did it, doing sex tapes and all that kind of stuff? Is that a route that I would want to go or my daughter to go? Nah, but they did that, and now they've moved on. They've moved them to clothing lines, companies, makeup companies, and all that other stuff. They can't make enough money. The network can't offer them enough money to suffice the time that they've made their time worth now. You know what I mean?
why do your fans love you though?
So why don't they make their own company?
That's
to
like
make
you
their
said.
own show?
Man.
Bono, that's
But
what
they
money
did.
right
They've
there.
made their own. They've
No,
decided.
Bono.
Hold on. They went to the companies that they wanted to do.
Okay.
They created a makeup line. Kim got the Skims thing going. You know,
Okay.
all of them got different companies doing what they want to do.
But-
They've moved into other areas of business that they want to.
So
You can't.
Bono, that's like
you
you
can't
being
make
a
them
rapper,
not want
right?
to do the
And
show
me
no more.
liking your raps, right? And me coming to you as a rapper, and then one day you like, I don't rap no more, guys. I'm doing R&B only, or I'm selling T-shirts. I
Okay,
don't care
when's the-
about
hold
your
on.
T-shirt.
I wanna
bro.
hear you rap.
When's the last time? Hold on. When's the last time Dr. Dre came out with an album?
Who respects Dr. Dre as
A rapper.
a rapper?
They respect him as an artist. We got to know Dr. Dre as a
No,
producer and
people
an
be
artist. Hold
producer
on.
only.
He rapped too. He was a rapper.
Y'all
Nobody
think he wrote those
respect-
rhymes?
Nobody
It
respects
doesn't matter. How many dudes in the
Dr.
rap
Dre-
game write rhymes?
So let's be clear.
most of them are getting
any song Dr.
ghost
Dre was
artists.
on was written by the nigga on the song.
It does not
So if
matter. He
Eminem
was an
on the
artist.
song,
You got to know Dr. Dre
it was
as an
Dr.
artist
Dre.
first.
If Kendrick was on the song, it was Kendrick.
You got to
If
know Dr.
Ice
Dre
Cube
as
was
an
on the
artist
song
first.
Ice Cube wrote that motherfucker.
So here,
I hear you. I hear you.
No, you don't. Dr. Dre, you got to know Dr. Dre as an artist first.
So I'll give
But
you that.
When's the last time, like I said, you heard a Dr.
But
Dre
did he
album?
switch it up on you?
why does
So
that matter? I don't
even
understand.
where
It
he
does
made
matter
it
because
Billy
hold on, because
was
you're sitting here
beat
saying
by
hold on.
Dre.
You
Music.
You're saying no, we good. You're saying that you know keeping up with the Kardashians, they're bakes because they're not doing what you got to know them for.
Uh-huh.
But we've seen other people transition in music or in up to other industries, and you have nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Marky Mark used to be a rapper and a model.
I
That's
just
how
don't
we
like
got
the
to know him.
Kardashians, okay?
But now
Let me just be
he's an
real,
actor.
okay?
Why
They're
would you
hoes.
try
They're
to
hoes,
why
bro.
would you try to pigeon
They're
them in?
hoes.
We don't pigeon other people in. We got to know Will
Because they
Smith
don't
as a
have any
rapper.
other
We got to know.
talent, though.
Hold on. We got to know Queen Latifah as a rapper.
Okay.
We
She's a
obviously
great
they do
actor.
have a talent.
Okay.
Her
What?
talent is making clothing. Her talent
No,
is
that's not. So
How?
John. Okay, so and that's where.
How?
That's
How
where
is it not a talent? So
that's where you've lost. She's
how?
not a clothing
How?
designer. Give me a second. I'm gonna tell you how. She's not a clothing designer.
Her clout
She
sells her clothes.
like Kylie is not an engineer. She's not a chemical engineer in making these products. She's not in her
clout.
basement making these products.
Somebody brought her
So-
an array of
so-
products and was
And
like,
she put
"Which
her
one
name
you
on
like?"
it.
and she
was
put
like,
her
"Oh,
name on it.
I like this color.
And all of that came from the
The
show.
show.
This is where I win. This
Well,
is where I win because
we're
Dr.
not
Dre.
talking
Because
the
Dr.
show.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Dr.
No,
Dre's a
no.
producer, but he didn't make those sounds.
He didn't
did.
make all
Dre
those
didn't-
beats either. He
didn't.
took some
Okay,
of them.
so
No,
so
he thought
so hold
about
on.
it.
But what did he
But-
do? He put them together. He was a part of the mixing and mastering process. He's a
No,
producer.
That's separate.
Yes.
That's
no, it's
separate,
not.
John.
No, no,
Hold
no.
on, give me a second,
Go ahead,
Anthony.
go ahead.
That's
I'ma
like
get to
what
that,
you're
though, but
saying,
go ahead.
Odie. I mean, what you're saying, Jones, is that Dr. Dre pretty much like, you know, or the Jenners took these ingredients. They took all these different ingredients and actually made the product. They did not make. Dr. Dre made the product.
Yeah.
That is the difference. It's not
He's a
that
perfectionist,
those
yeah.
guys did. The Kardashians did not take.
Don't compare.
You
That's
know,
fucked up.
Dr.
Don't
Dre
do
did
that.
not
Don't
take
do that.
all the different. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, the Kardashians did not take all different ingredients and make the
make
product.
it-
Dr. Dre took these sounds. Yeah, he didn't make a bell. A bell is a bell. He didn't make a bass.
Not
A
even-
bass is
yeah,
a bass,
some of the
right?
beats he even
A guitar
stole,
is a
but
guitar,
he
right?
perfected them
But-
with talent.
I'm
He
talking
put
to people
them
that
together.
don't know how to actually produce. If you do know producing and you do know sounds, you have your own synths. You can make
Okay.
up your own drums.
Okay.
You can adjust. Like Dr. Dre, he's famous for his drum kit, his 808 drum kit.
Got you.
You know, you get what I'm saying? He has put certain sounds and made certain things available to other people.
Absolutely.
And like I said, to me, at the end of the day, I feel like saying that they're based for not wanting to do the show no more when they're worth way more than the networks can pay them for that show. Kylie's a billionaire now.
But why?
You can't-
That's
you-
what-
Why is
that's
she a
all I'm
billionaire?
asking. Why? What? Who?
She's a billionaire
knew
because
about
she's
Kylie?
marketed herself a certain way. If anything,
Where?
that's
On
their
what
talent.
platform does she market herself?
On all of them, on Instagram.
No.
So hold on. So
Keeping
Kylie's not
up.
one of the most followed people on
because
Instagram.
she was keeping up with the Kardashians.
Kylie not
That
getting
was
child
the
support.
starting point. That was the starting point.
And-
They're not a bait.
Travis
That's-
blew
okay,
Kylie
so
up.
you say no.
Facts. Facts.
You say no bake.
So
What you say, Odie?
They bake as hell.
What you got,
because
Big Cam?
can't-
Bake or no bake?
I'm gonna say bake.
Yeah,
You
and
can't,
they.
you
I
can't
think you
get
need
too
that
big for
show.
your britches.
They are-
You can't get too big
And if
for
you
your
don't have that
britches.
show, you gotta have an equivalent. You gotta make your own network to
Yeah,
create that show.
Because Kim thinks she is a politician slash lawyer slash
You can't
human
look at your
rights
family.
activist now. That's all she is.
And
now.
who's to say she's not
She
talented in those
isn't.
things?
She's
How could you
not.
just make that blatant statement?
So,
You don't
at
know
the
what
end,
she
she's
got
doing.
nasty with Ray J.
You
That's
don't
why I
know.
know that.
Well, we do know. We do know.
How?
John.
So-
What do you
so-
mean how?
how?
Because
How do you know?
because
Life.
okay, so that's like saying, hey, how do we know that LeBron James is good at basketball?
Because he hoops.
We see him all the time.
We've seen him
What?
do it since
He's
he was
in his
16 years
element doing
old.
what he does.
We've
What
seen him
is
do it
Kim
since he was 16
Kardashian's
years
talent?
old.
So you're telling her at 35 to show the world her talent and make millions for it.
I
Show
would
us your
say their
talent
talent
now.
is marketing. I would say that
No,
they're marketing
no.
themselves very well. Kris Jenner,
I'll give you
all
that.
of them have
But
taught them
where
has taught
did the
taught
marketing
them
come from?
how to market themselves.
They
They
got
Where did it
marketed
come from?
You have-
they
you have
marketed
a-
naked on the
themselves-
ground.
They
On the
marketed
show.
themselves on the
On
show.
on the show.
I'm
On
gonna
the
say
ground. On
Yeah,
the
but if
ground.
they suck, if
Came
they didn't have
from
no,
the-
if they didn't have ability to market themselves on the show, if they didn't have a talent for that, the
They
show
would
would
be
have never
nothing.
worked.
No.
Well,
no.
they wouldn't. The show wouldn't have worked if they didn't
Okay.
fuck
Pamela
Ray J.
Anderson had a
Yeah.
sex tape before that, and so did Paris Hilton, but they didn't end up with a show.
So Kris
ain't that
Jenner
sexy.
is next level.
Yeah, okay.
Paris
Let's
Hilton had a
be
show?
clear.
Yeah, but they not as sexy, and it's
No,
not. It's only
no.
it's just
Paris
her.
Hilton had a huge show. Let's not
It was
disrespect
huge,
her
but-
and
If you
Nicole
don't
Richie.
think
Nicole
white
Richie.
America
Lionel
thought
Richie's
Pamela
daughter.
Anderson was as
They had a
sexy
huge
as
show. They did their
Kim
thing.
Kardashian.
Now,
is,
what
you
was
tripping.
Nicole Richie famous for other than being Lionel Richie's daughter?
No, they started.
Yeah.
They gave room for
No,
all of this.
They wrote the book.
Paris Hilton.
She wrote the book. For
She
Kim.
got played by Kim. No, actually, Kim got played by Paris. But Paris wrote the book for Kim, played Kim, and Kim took that manuscript. So how do you take that manuscript and then be like, I'm over this. I'm too big for this. I'm a
YouTube, y'all
million.
tell us what y'all-
I'm a million dollar.
Hey, people, y'all. We look at the end of the day.
So
he's
I guess
wearing
I
the
gotta,
hat.
I gotta put on the bake game.
Leave it in the
Yeah.
comments, y'all.
Yeah, that nigga in the oven.
He's the
that
bait.
nigga's in the oven.
He is the
Man.
bait.
He said,
John
man,
Jones.
You gonna hold me through my.
You
Government
are,
cheese.
you are a big.
Said I'm Uncle John. What happened?
Hey, government cheese.
Say
All
me, you
right, so check.
Get,
Next one.
get
Next
Uncle
one.
John off the grill. Put him in the
Bake.
kitchen.
Bake or no bake? Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Is Mark Zuckerberg a bake for deleting Boosie off Instagram?
He's a
And
bake.
Definitely.
He's a bag. What did Boosie do?
I have no clue.
Boosie got the mind.
Cam, what
Boosie
you
speaks
say?
like a
Pussy
black
lips
man.
on live for
you know,
$1,000.
you know.
what I'm saying?
Man,
Well,
listen,
that's a reason to get.
it's Pussy Lips
Gotta-
on live already.
But you got to think about it. They got
No.
a whole community. You know that whole
Who-
community.
No.
It's kids on Instagram.
So what?
They
Then
got
then
easy
put-
access to this.
I didn't
Then
ask
don't
him
put your
to-
lips
to
on
follow
live.
me.
Then don't put your
Okay?
lips on live.
I didn't
All
ask him.
people say outlandish things all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
But if it's these women that need to be canceled. Don't cancel, just because I'm the platform.
Because
don't
they
cancel
really
me.
putting the
Just
lips
'cause
up
you
there
got
for
it
the
ain't
ads on the
$1,000.
live don't mean your lips got to be on the live.
You
baby.
understand.
So
You know what I'm saying?
why is it Boosie just asked the question, and if you do it, that's on you.
And Boosie said he never paid him.
Which is even worse.
He never
That's
paid
not
who?
worse. He never.
No,
he,
but I'm saying,
he
why
said
they
he never shot
cancel
the
my
bread.
guy?
He said he never shot the bread for the girls that put their lips out there.
Okay, so I forgot he was offering $1,000
So what
to
though?
put your pussy lips on.
So what though?
So
It was a
it's
song.
prostitution. So
Hey, like
That's
Adrian
not
Brown,
you gotta be
like
careful.
Adrian Brown said
Yeah,
on paper,
you gotta-
he never paid them girls.
no,
You
you
know
got to
what
be
I'm saying?
careful as a company to not allow prostitution, right? Because the feds will come for you. So
I can tell you on Instagram, you can DM one of the homies a meme with a
That's what
naked
I'm saying.
picture
Mark
in it,
Zuckerberg, you
and they
are
will
a bank.
view that and they will shut your
and
page
that
down.
shit's scary.
And you are Zuckerberg on this show for the rest of your life until you put Boosie back on.
Yes.
And this is why you're a bake, because you
fake,
let
though.
girls promote OnlyFans on your webs,
Right.
on your platform.
Right.
They might
Okay.
not be able to see the pictures, but kids
ain't
know
the
what
same
that
on
is,
Twitter than
and kids can
Instagram,
go on and
though.
click that link all the time and spend their
facts.
and they got their mama debit card on their iPhones, and they looking up pussy and all that other stuff on these damn OnlyFans.
I
And
think-
you let porn be promoted on your
That's
site,
true.
but you gonna take the homie down.
But
you know what I'm saying?
not on
for
Instagram.
pussy
Free
online.
Not on Instagram. And I think what happened was Boosie just got too big
Free
for his
Boosie.
britches. It was nothing going on at that time, and Boosie had bitches showing their
Other
pussy
than that, and
for $1,000.
Tory Lanez with the quarantine
You know,
radio.
So
Corey Lane.
it fucked up a lot of shit.
And shout out to Ricky. My nigga Flip had the Club Rona.
Oh yeah, shout out, hey,
Shout out my
hey,
nigga
shout out my
Ricky.
nigga Flip.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga
Bro,
Big Ricky
bro.
Fontaine. You know what I'm saying? Club
Yeah,
Rona.
Niggas not giving that
Flip,
respect,
Club Rona
but
popping.
Yeah,
He was after Boosie. It was
yeah,
Boosie,
man.
Ricky,
Then Tory.
then Tory.
Yeah,
Tory.
shout out my
Tory.
nigga.
So
Shout out my
he
nigga
got to
Flip,
give it.
man.
He held the West Coast down.
Yeah, that
feel
was
me?
love. That
Motherfuckers
was
was
love.
waiting for Club Rona. So
Yeah, him and One Take J, they did their thing.
Big
All
shout
right,
out,
so
big
let's
shout
go to Joe Budden. Is Joe Budden bake or no bake?
I feel bad for Joe Budden. He's not a bake. Joe Budden's a king. And
Hold on, what is he? What are you asking him? What is a bake or no bake for?
okay, so Joe Budden went independent, and me, I've always, and y'all will learn that I'm always gonna vow for black people going independent in lanes where they own their equity, right? Joe Budden owned his podcast. Everybody loves Joe Budden's podcast, but he felt like Spotify was getting all the money. He took the power back and said Joe Budden and members are going to get all the money. From there, so I'm going to give y'all a quick. So from there, Charlemagne the God got on his head about going independent, and all of his exes
Right.
have now claimed that Joe Budden
That's my
is an
thing.
abuser.
That's my thing. Like, how they gonna try to Bill Cosby the homie?
They Bill Cosby Joe.
know what I mean?
After
Like,
going
once-
independent.
So hold on,
Once
we
we-
asking if he's a bake for going independent?
So
Yes,
going
everybody's-
independent caused him all this turmoil though. So if he was still at Spotify, we wouldn't have heard that
We wouldn't have
he
known.
was an abuser, quote unquote. We wouldn't have heard that he was playing with his dog. I don't even want to go there, but they,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, which
So
one said that?
ultimately-
Sin Santana.
Sin Santana
Sin Santana said
had a
that he
leak that he was playing with his dog.
exploring his dog.
You know, relieving his dog pleasure by pleasure.
My thing is, to me, if there's any bakes involved, it's the people that have leaked it. I'll never
Okay.
call a man a bake for taking, you know what I mean, like taking on his own business
No
and,
bake.
and,
Amen.
and his own
No bake
his
here.
own ownership. There's no bake
Amen.
with that.
Amen.
But from what I understood with Sin Santana, she came out and said that she didn't leak it. She said another person leaked that information.
Right.
So she said she would never play with her family or whatever the case
Yeah.
may
Or did
be.
she deny it?
She denied.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know. I don't know if she denied it or not. I didn't hear that part.
She
I just know she said she didn't.
necessarily
She didn't leak that. She wouldn't do that with her family. Now Tahiri came out from what I saw. She did like an interview and spoke on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And came at the homie. Now I feel like she's a bake because if
Amen.
you wasn't gonna bring this up before
Where
this
was
stuff
it at?
went down,
Yeah,
where was this at before?
Where
If you
was
wasn't,
it at
if
when-
you wasn't motivated before to come out and put this information out and do all that, you shouldn't do it
Facts,
now.
facts,
You know, what I mean, you
facts,
should let a
facts,
dead dog
facts,
lie. But I mean.
facts.
Especially
I'm
the
with
way
it.
that it came out. It wasn't like you was on a show and people were asking you questions about abuse and it came out
Out
that
of the
way.
blue,
You
right?
offered that up
Amen.
out of nowhere.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To
Amen.
try to defame that man.
Right.
And Tahiri has been shown. I don't know if you guys saw, but Tahiri is messing with Vado right now.
Yeah, on that damn show.
Yeah.
So you watched it.
Who the fuck is
And-
Vado anyway?
No, but no. I felt for Vado because Vado got hit in the face with apples. She threw apples
Yeah.
at his face, hit him twice.
On the
Bow,
show?
on the show, bro.
All they showed on Shade Room at first was him
grabbing
his
her
reaction.
up. No,
but they didn't show what
she grabbed
she had
two
done.
real apples
And
threw
slammed
him at
that
his
nigga.
face. Bow.
Hard as
He got
fuck.
hit like this, and he was
Probably
just
from
like,
right here, from where I'm at to where you at.
You
that's
know,
steam.
closer.
Yeah.
Bro, she stood up, threw two apples at his head, full speed. She a heavy girl.
Man,
That's
why
not,
he ain't ducked though?
no,
Shit.
no, he didn't know.
He
Bro,
wasn't looking.
Who
He was
knows
like
you
this.
about to throw apples at me?
She's right here. He the homie like this.
He's
Nigga.
not expecting to get
He
hit
got
by
hit,
apple.
He got hit by the
Yeah.
first one and looked up like, and she hit him with the second one. He was like, oh shit. And he saw the people. He was calm. And they had a sit down talk. And she was like, I didn't do anything. And he heard that and was like,
Nah, you creamy.
and he
Yeah.
grabbed her.
Damn.
So,
Okay. All right.
but no, let's be clear. Joe Budden made it clear. I didn't break your nose. Somebody else broke your nose based on our relationship, and you're out here telling everybody
That
that
was Joe.
Joe broke your nose.
Yeah.
But your nose, maybe
Joe
it was,
Budden is not a bait.
he's
Yeah,
not a
Tim
bait.
Baker,
Wanna make
no
clear,
bait.
he's no
I
bait.
think it's dangerous that let's just look at it like this. While he had the #1 podcast, nobody said nothing, right?
Right.
But when Joe wants to go free and go independent and make all the money for himself,
Yeah.
now we're talking about him being an abuser. We're talking about him doing bestiality. We're
Right.
talking about him.
They going full Bill Cosby on him.
So
Not even just Bill Cosby. Look at Prince. Look at Mike.
Prince,
Look at all these
Mike.
people that was trying to get their masters, trying to get
Yeah,
all of this.
yeah,
You know, like
exactly.
their work.
So Twitter gotta chill. Twitter, if you jump on that train, or social media, if you jump on that train of these niggas ain't shit because they want to build black people and build black dollars,
Right.
then you're bakes.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, every time somebody goes solo, somebody tries to bring the money home, something comes up. If y'all okay with that, and you just take the side of the women or the high money,
Right.
then you're a bake. Because at the end of the day, we got to build ourselves up. We got to own our own.
No doubt. And before we go to our final Baker, no bake, wait, like y'all said, I mean, I mentioned something about Beyonce last week, and they
Okay.
went crazy on me. You
They
know,
did.
at the end
They
of the
did.
day, all I gave was my opinion. I didn't talk down to Beyonce. All I said was,
You should know better, nigga.
nah, watch out.
But the
I
quote,
gave
but
my
the quote
opinion.
came for you.
And the coat, right? And at the end, so what I'm saying, my point is that, you know, we should have that same energy when it comes to our black men. You know what I
Amen.
mean? Like,
Amen.
why can't you
Amen.
women have that same feeling when they're coming for, like we said, Bill Cosby and Prince and Mike, and now they coming for Joe? You know, keep that same energy, y'all.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Because
Don't
they
don't
always
just,
like to say we hate black women, but
right, but y'all don't ride for
y'all
us.
hate black men.
Y'all don't ride for us. So I mean, and that's no excuse for us not to ride for y'all. I'm just saying that y'all should ride for us like
Amen.
y'all ride for
Amen.
each other.
Amen.
Last one we got.
Uh-oh.
Damn, this is not a good
Uh-oh.
one. I don't know if this is a good segue, but going into is Tory Lanez a bake
He's a bake.
or not for
Let's
texting
be
Meg
clear.
the apology, man?
Okay, so hold on. So what's the question? Is he a bake for texting the apology?
Is he a bake for apologizing?
Let me
No.
say this.
He
I
should've.
don't, because I don't know if it's text or not. Like, if terms of the text, you know, there's a lot of stuff we don't know. It's real ambiguous. Like, we don't know if he tried to call her first. You know what I'm saying? He could have tried to call her
answer.
before. You know what I mean? And you never know.
Yeah.
Is he a bake
Facts.
for apologizing? I mean, how could you bake a nigga for apologizing? You know what I
knock
mean?
it, yeah.
Like, I can't really knock that. He
Well,
did something he
okay.
shouldn't have did if he
All right.
feels bad
His
about it.
excuse.
Not
He
yet.
should.
So
Would he be a bake if he didn't apologize?
Let me ask this: is he a bake or no bake? Tory Lanez apologizes or not apologizes? Tory Lanez blame being drunk
Bake.
on shooting her
That,
in the
now
foot.
that's bake.
No bake. No
No.
bake. No bake.
No,
So
He
no bake.
he loved Tory.
So
but
no, it's not about loving Tory. It's
This
about
nigga,
it's,
he just Mr. Blackout.
hey
But
look,
why-
YouTube, holla at these dudes. You know, there's a line that you cross.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a line and it's sitting there and it's real strong.
Okay.
And at some point, you know what I'm saying, when you get a lot of that holy water in you, you know what I'm saying, you're going to cross the river. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about when you black out. I done blacked out, man. You know what I'm saying?
think
Some
we
people,
all-
you know what I'm saying, grab booties when they black out. Some dudes might, you know, get into a fight when they black out. And some niggas might shoot feet when they black out. I'm not saying it's an excuse or something that you should be doing. I don't condone what he
I'm gonna tell
did.
y'all what
But
Coach
I'm
Wade
just
would
saying
do
that,
right
you
now.
know, sometimes it happens.
Hey, Coach Wade start fights and lead the homies.
Yeah, the homie start fights.
Listen, man,
Coach
I'm
Wade
not,
with the functions when he black out. But
I don't,
Hey,
I
YouTube,
don't be
leave in the
blacked
comments
out,
what
though.
y'all think.
Shooting
What does Coach Wade do when he black out? Y'all, I know some of y'all know. I know some of y'all know for sure. And I need the
First of
comments
all-
to
first of
blow
all,
up.
Coach
please.
Wade don't black out.
I don't
Relax,
black
you too.
out, man.
Coach
I
Wade
don't
don't black out.
man.
What do you
I've
do?
ne-
You pass out.
I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no such thing as blackout. Blackout is like, nigga, I
I
don't
don't remember what
Right.
happened.
I never have those moments.
And
Insert
Tory's a
crucifix
bait.
here.
No, I could
I
say
remember
that
that.
I have seen myself living life and not been living that life, right? But Tory's a bait for saying I was doing some shit that I have no accountability and no acknowledge. Like you
That's not
shot
what
a
he's saying.
female. No, he's saying I was too drunk.
He said I blacked out.
I blacked out and I shot a female. Now
That's
listen,
bullshit.
That's bullshit.
So what should he have said? Then?
No,
He should have said, I'm sorry for shooting you, period.
He
Stop
did say
blaming-
he's sorry.
No, but he
Don't make no
don't
excuses.
mention the alcohol.
I'm gonna tell her I was drunk, but so I can't bake him because it wasn't a public statement, right? It wasn't like, hey
I want y'all
world,
to keep the same
I
energy.
was too
Always.
loaded.
Of
So when
course.
y'all get loaded and y'all do some dumb shit, don't bring up no alcohol.
No.
When have you heard me do that?
Oh no, I'm gonna blame it.
I plead the
I'm gonna blame it on the.
I've never blamed alcohol.
I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol.
I would
but
never
if I
blame
shoot
alcohol,
somebody,
Blame it on the goose. Got the
listen,
feeling loose.
it was in my mind. It was in my mind. Like you shot Megan.
I would never, I don't condone. He's a bake. I'm
I
not
ain't that-
condoning.
I'll never be that drunk.
I'm not ever gonna condone shooting somebody,
Amen.
and or even blaming anything I've ever done on alcohol. Now, do I believe that certain things?
He done blame some shit on alcohol. So.
I have never blamed nothing on liquor, but I do believe that there are certain things that I do when I'm drunk,
Amen.
right?
Okay.
But it's my choice.
But you choose to drink.
If I
Okay.
yeah, and if I
Okay.
and I know that those things
Okay.
are going to
I
happen.
hear you.
It's
Yeah.
like, hey, I
Yeah.
know when I drink,
Yeah.
you know, I might do this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to remember, and I'm not going to say I blacked out.
Well, you're different, Wayman. You're
I'm not
different.
gonna
You're
say I
different than
blacked
other
out.
people.
I'm not
Because
gonna
me,
say I blacked out.
I
you-
don't
hold
give a
on.
damn.
So
I
you
blacked
blacked
out.
out. Tell
I
us.
blacked
Hold
out.
on.
It's not
Tell
about
us the time you
excuse.
done blacked out.
It's not
Bum.
something that. It's tell you
You
what I'm
don't
talking
remember.
about.
Who you fuck?
You
Who
don't
you fuck
remember.
blacked out? No, I'm just,
Shit, who I didn't fuck blacked out.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all don't
man.
know how hard it is for me. Like I got like 3 names sitting right here, but this nigga will jump across this table right now. Hey, yo,
Hey, you too,
I'm gonna be
but that's
missing.
it.
I'm gonna be missing for like 2 days if
that nigga gonna be
Hey,
a
if
bait.
I black
look,
this
He
out.
gonna bake
man.
you out one time.
Man, I ain't got no.
Go embrace it,
Hey, nah, bro, I did some stuff blacked out for sure, man. I don't care. People, I see them now. I've been back in LA for 3 years now. People always walking to me like, "You remember this? You don't remember this time you did this, or you had that, or was running around with this?" I'm like, no.
I didn't think blacking out was a real thing until like I had a birthday, and
What birthday?
we was zingarooing, and WayJ showed me a video of me having a great time. I was having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue I was having a great time. I asked him like, was I on the couch loaded? He said, nigga, this was you. And I was like, I never want to be that again because it's scary.
What were you doing?
Living life, enjoying my life.
Nigga was standing on the couch,
Standing
nigga
on-
pouring alcohol on women,
in people's mouths.
nigga
like,
pouring shots. This nigga was
Like
driving
you
the
look like you
boat.
thirsty. You need some.
oh, I
Nigga
was having
driving the boat. in that
driving the
motherfucker,
boat,
boy.
having a good time.
So hold on. So how could you blame Tory for being? How could you bake Tory for saying that he blacked out?
okay,
You're
he shot somebody.
You somebody
He
that
shot
blacked
somebody.
out.
I
Yeah,
poured
what he did was
liquor.
a bake.
I
What he
poured
did was bake,
liquor.
but he apologized. The question is,
So I'm
is
not-
he a bake for
I
apologizing
think
and
he a
saying that
bake
it happened because he was too drunk?
Okay, so this is where he a bake, right? Because his message was only to Megan. It wasn't to the world. If my message
Oh,
was to the world,
He said,
I would have been
No.
like,
"Come on, man."
sorry, world, I was too drunk."
No.
To Megan, but
Okay.
I can't knock him for. You gotta find some excuse, baby. I shot you because I'm not myself.
But you don't even know if he don't plan on apologizing to the world. The first person you need to apologize to
Is the
is
victim.
No.
Megan,
The
for
victim.
sure.
I
Correct.
agree. I agree.
You
And
gotta
I respect,
apologize
I
to
respect
Megan
him
first.
because the way she made it sound was she had no communication with Tory, and he shot her, and she just sitting here crying because he shot her. He reached out. He was like, yo, I fucked up. He probably realized. I mean, I just didn't understand how he could fuck up his life in 30
Homie's
seconds
not a
like
bake,
that.
man.
Bake,
You know, he started
let's
off-
get the count. I'm going bake. What y'all got?
He's a bake.
2,
No bake.
2-1.
No bake for apologizing.
Ooh,
No,
No,
okay.
it's not,
okay.
it's not for apology.
Okay.
He said blaming it on the liquor, saying that
Oh,
he
no,
was
yeah.
too drunk.
No,
Blaming it on
not-
the liquor, that's a bake move.
Okay. So
3-1.
You can't, don't make excuses.
Hey,
3-1.
John, listen,
Hey, I'm
man.
gonna keep it 100.
I love you, my brother. But today, you are the biggest bake.
Not at all.
God
Definitely.
damn,
Hey,
bro.
you too.
Talk to me,
Y'all know what to do.
baby.
Yeah,
You
hey,
too.
hey, this is
Comment and subscribe.
Hey,
You know what I'm
y'all,
saying?
hey,
Get
y'all,
it. Don't listen to none of the shit he about to say. It
Hey,
don't
look,
matter.
if Tory ate a baby, this would be Tory right here. You know, what I
Come
mean,
on,
Tory
man.
hit the gym for about 10 years. That
Hey,
you talking to him right here,
look, man.
Uncle John.
Talk to me, baby.
Hey,
Hey,
look.
look. Young, hey, Tory, you know what you did was bake in terms of the shooting her and all that. But
Okay.
hey, I've been there with the blackout. I'm still
Okay.
not saying you should shoot somebody when you black out.
Okay.
But to sit here and say
You
that it's
cleared
not a
it. Hold on.
possibility or something like that.
Hold on, no.
Or baking him
no,
for apologizing
hold
and saying
on,
that he
hold
was
on.
drunk.
I'm not
drunk.
Even, listen, I'm not even gonna let you do that to yourself.
What I'm not doing.
No.
nothing.
He's bake. You would never black out and shoot a woman, Bono. Right?
Hey man, it's your boy Uncle John. I might fuck
Bono
around and
never
black
shoot a
out
woman.
and pop your ass.
Amen. And it's your boy Odie.
Y'all know me, man. Like I said,
Week
I'm cool
four.
as Cam, filling in for
Yeah.
Official Juice today. Shout out Innovative Culture.
Hey,
You know,
hey.
we right
Yeah,
here on
yeah.
the No Bake Zone
Aye,
podcast.
Yeah, and it's your boy Way J. And we're going to leave y'all with Proverbs 2:2. Turn your ear to wisdom and your heart to understanding.
And for all of you who have
Hey, man.
questions and bake or no bake issues, hashtag BONB, bake or no bake, hashtag BONB. Shoot your bake or no bake questions, and we got you
your husband,
next week.
your son, you know what I'm saying, your girlfriend, your mama, whatever you're going
We
through.
can't guarantee
if
you they
wanna
not bakes.
If you want, you know what I'm saying, the boys in here to let you know if somebody's being a bake or not.
We
Hit
got
us with
you.
a question,
We got
Instagram or on YouTube, and we will let you know. Hashtag.
Yes,
BONB.
Yes.
Bake or no
Again,
bake.
That's, again,
Wayne
that's
is a bake
B-
for his quote.
Again, that's BONB. And thank y'all for listening.